like firstly, both parties sort of arrive at the same time. I'll just undo this. Firstly, the two men with the crossbows appear, and then out of the side come two other men. Firstly, the guys look at you, Luke, and they're like, "Wait a minute, oh, why are you here? You know, the boss said only us two were meant to come here. We didn't need a third person."
Yeah, I was in the area when I saw you guys approach, so I
Oh,
thought I'll join you. Better to like have more than less, right?
yeah, I guess that's fair enough. The boss has heard about a group of randomers, messing about with our lads, and can't be having that. Anyway,
No, I walked past the massacre of the was wiped out like 8 bandits all wiped out.
yeah, it's quite bad. Anyway, the first man looks over to the two men and walks over. He's like, "Good day, gentlemen. Uh, it's good to see you in good health, Raoul." The the man in red just responds. He's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get over the formalities. You know what I'm here for." I guess, of course. He sort of clicks to his acquaintance who makes his way over. It's like, so, you understand the contract of our alliance, don't you? And Ryle just sort of rolls his eyes from what you can see. Look, he's like, "Yeah, yeah, I get it, I get it. I help your boss out with these goddamn freaks, and I get to keep that weird fucking artifact, and me and the boys just get to enjoy our lives. I understand you." He's like, "Yes, of course." The man lustily takes out like a pouch, a pretty sizable pouch, and passes it to Ryle. This man, he passes it to him. The man's like, "All right, that's what I've been hoping for." He sort of opens the pouch. None of you from where you are can really see it, but you just see a faint blue
Well,
glow.
I thought I'd be standing with these guys. So
No, you're with the others. You're with the
oh,
crossbow
I was
boys,
the
because they're
crossbow.
they're hammerheads men, not the other way
Ah,
around.
I thought yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, cause and he's like, "Yeah, you see the all parties, all people can see the faint blue glow of whatever is in this bag." He's like, "Well, that's job's a good one, you know." It's like, nice one for that. Yeah, I'll make sure I'll send the boys over and they help you with this little manhunt of yours and yeah,
Tyler,
yeah,
could I like start to like move around along the roof?
yeah, but you need to do a stealth.
All right, I can do that.
Hit.
What's that
Oh,
for?
I got 19.
Yeah, so you start making your way around. What's that circle for, Corbin? Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Can I
so
just get round to about here,
you do start making your way around.
just so I can kind of block him in a bit?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
So Royal's like, he's like, "All right, job's a good one." He turns to his accomplice. He's like, "You," and he's like, "Yeah, boss. You stick with these fine lads, and you go up with what the boss wants. And once you're done, return to the Westland, won't you?"
Do any of these guys just look like standard bandits, or they just like higher up bandits?
What the two guys, the two crossbowmen?
Yeah, yeah, the
Um,
crossbow.
from what you see, they look higher up than your regular bandit. They're wearing better armor. The crossbows look very finely made. Also, the big man across from Raoul. You don't know much about the Wasteland culture. Jason might know a bit more of it, but he does look like a pretty elite person. And seeing as he came alone with the leader, you think he's pretty high up. Raoul's like, "Yeah, job's gone." Anyway, as I said, help please find lads out, won't you? He turns around and gets ready to walk away as he just sort of makes his way over here.
Are we gonna spring the trap?
Well, we can't speak to each other, so it's up to whoever
That's true.
decides. We
Corbin's
have no,
not here.
we have no
Corbin's
way.
muted.
Cobbins in the
We have
barrel.
no way of speaking with each other.
Oh no, he's here.
Fuck. Hello.
We have
Yeah.
no way of communicating. So it's like, gee, whoever wants to strike. So
I was gonna jump down and try and tackle
don't speak.
this.
Decide. It's your own decision.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Can I try and jump down and grapple him?
Yeah, you'd have to do a strength.
Oh, funny. That's strength check. That's not going to be a good one.
Actually, well, I will be able to communicate with you. Actually, and I'll think about it.
Well, I'm telepathic. Oh no, I can't. I'm telepathic.
Yeah,
Ah,
and I can also
funny.
go over to you, but you
So,
actually no, you can't speak. Can only speak with
I
me telepathically.
no, I can. I can speak with anyone telepathically.
Mm.
As you are sort of discussing this, Raoul is just slowly walking away. His guard is watching
Yeah.
him to make
Can
sure.
I try and like jump down in front of him and punch him? That would
Uh,
like kick it all off.
yeah.
You'd also get advantage.
Well, it depends how fast Raoul reacts. But yeah, you can jump down and go to punch him.
Yeah. Gotta do that.
Yeah, so you run, probably jumping down right in front of him. Roll your attack. Or your unarmed
But I
strike.
get
Oh,
advantage because of
yeah.
good old stealth. 25.
Yeah, so you punch Raoul, sending him flying back. He's like, oh, as he sort of he sort of rubs his cheek. He's like, look what we have here. And here's me thinking I had to rely on my own men to do the job. Well then, as he sort of slams his sword against his shield, he's like, aren't you a weird one? Well,
That's what your mother said, but she's not alive.
you're funny.
Wait. His mother insulted you.
No, no, so, yeah.
He's like, well then, let's get down to it then, boys. As the big man moves slightly towards his leader, and I'll have to ask anyone participating in combat to roll initiative.
Whoa, that's fucking fun at 5. I do love that number.
I know I'm gonna do also. Just
I'm rolling shit today.
Dude, you should have seen my 5 there.
As you'll notice, Ryul's not on the thing because for all my planning, I didn't expect someone to actually attack Ryul. So
You're gonna have to.
I hope you
You're
have at
gonna-
least have a character sheet for him.
no, but I never planned how it was gonna work.
Raoul just disappears into a puff of smoke.
Fuck.
Damn.
He's gonna Shadow of War boss you. He's just gonna disappear. Like no,
For
but
God's sake.
You fight me too early. Fight when you are stronger.
like literally, he was unfazed by your attack. Like he partially does not care. But why? Oh yeah, Dylan. I was wondering where you were, but
my
you.
character's like not even doing anything. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just chilling.
Well, to be fair, they don't.
I'm cramping up, mate. I'm stuck doing this fucking contortionist shit.
What did you
Yeah,
actually
I'll
get,
take
Corbin?
those,
Because it's not in the chat.
Corbin got.
Oh, I got a 12.
Yeah, you got 12.
Yeah, we just bring up the D&D Beyond thing and check Corbin's log.
Yeah.
The
hang
game
on.
Yeah.
log.
I'll get it up now.
Yeah, you have to
but-
get the chat log.
Yeah, I'll get it up now. But obviously, as we start, Ryo just laughs at you, Dylan. He takes like a fucking thing out of his pocket. You see like a weird cylinder. He lights it, he cracking it on the floor as it explodes. He's like, "Well, if you're an interesting one," as his voice sort of echoes throughout the area. If you ever want to actually fight me, come to the wasteland. I'll happily have a fight against you. As he just promptly runs off. But
Fuck.
his brute clangs his shield, staring at you with a grim smile. He's like, yeah, it's like, you can go fight the boss. That is, if you do beat us. He gives like a weird chuckle. So firstly, he's just gonna move towards you, Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so far it's only Dylan who's here.
Yeah, he literally can only go after Dylan, because Dylan is the only one. I did close his sheet back since I have to re-get up, and he's just gonna stab you. Go for a stab, which he gets a 13, which I think misses,
Misses, yeah.
and then he'll just go for another stab, which is a
Oh,
7.
oh
which is
my
even
god.
worse.
Critical failure.
So you dodge, you weave and dodge out the
Or
way.
6.
Yeah, he is Ryul's best man. But yeah, that is his turn. He just stabs at you and you just evade out the way. Like the really shitty One Piece meme. It's now Luke.
One Piece.
The One
I'm just gonna
Piece.
move up to this guy.
Yeah,
Move
so
literally right next to him.
you move up next to him. He's like,
I'm just gonna slowly touch him on the shoulder. My hand slowly heating up and say, "I'm gonna give you one choice.
yeah. So
You surrender or you die."
uh,
I'm gonna go for intimidation on that.
yeah, yeah. So the man is really. Are you still disguised as a bandit while you're doing this?
No, no. I would say like for the intimidation, I'm like my face is slowly turning into a draconic face.
Yeah.
Slowly
So
just turning into a dragon's
so it
face.
slowly changes into a dragon, and he's just shocked. He's like, as he feels like the singe mark on his hand, as he backs up, he's like, "Oi, oi, oi! It's one of them fucking freaks. We knew another bandit wasn't meant to be here." And the guy turns to him, he's like, "You know, obviously, yeah, we don't really get paid much by hammerheads, but you're outnumbered. That big brute's got fucking friend over
Oh.
there covered, and
You sure there's just two of us here?
Oh, I'm quite sure now as they ready their crossbows.
But I still get to make my attack because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of just said it.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
I'll give you another chance to surrender before you perish.
They're just unamused. Like,
I'm gonna approach a bit closer.
yeah,
Just scooch in. As I approach, I'm just gonna cast Burning Hands at second level.
Jesus. So they
Do you make a DC of Dex save of 13?
Yeah, that's for both of them, isn't it? 'Cause they're both in range.
Yes.
So bandit number 1 does his dex, and he gets a 22. And bandit,
He takes 8.
I already said number 2, and then the other bandit gets an 8, so he takes the full 16. So number 1, the one on the left, takes 16,
16.
and then the other one takes 8. Sort of burning and singeing away at the fucking hoods and cloaks they have on. But they try and evade the most of the harm. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna say one last thing. Enjoy death.
They're a bit slightly worried after just getting like singed, but after all, they are the Hammerhead's veteran crossbowmen, so they're trying to stay as unshook as possible. So the first bandit,
Oh my god, 21. They're practically mostly unshook by it on intimidation.
they're very loyal. They are the highest, almost highest ranking archers in his league. So
Is
they
that
are.
a wooden bridge?
No,
Is it stone?
it's just rusty. It's sort of stone
Oh,
and a bit of metal.
I really hoped it was a wooden bridge.
There's a wooden bridge here, but
Yeah, but no one's on that.
yeah. And he's just gonna. So what are you actually now? Are you just a human?
It's kind of more like looking at a bandit, but with a draconic face
Yeah.
still. Keeping the
So
draconic.
yeah, he's just gonna. You see him load like a weird sort of spiked arrow, which he just fires at your leg, which he misses.
That misses.
And then he quickly loads just a regular bolt and fires it at you, which I think misses.
That does hit.
That does hit,
does hit.
doing 6 points of damage. I got 2 and 4.
Pathetic.
Yeah, so he
I'm
just hits you.
gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
It's now the other crossbowman, who's just gonna move away. And he's once
Oh,
again.
fucking hellish rebuke on him.
Oh yeah, 'cause yeah. But this one will once again try and fire another spiked arrow at you, which does hit. And so you take
Spike arrows
6 damage, and you need to make a strength check.
of 14.
Yeah, you take the extra
A
3.
strength check or a strength save?
Save, not check.
Don't matter because either way they're both the same.
Yeah, but yeah,
I
save.
think I passed it.
Yeah, so 14 on the dot, you get out. So you manage tugging out of your sort of slimy
I just
skin.
deal 6, right?
Yeah, you just take the 6. You don't take the extra 3. But as you pull out your leg, a bit of the slime is sort of pulled out with it.
Okay, and I'm now just going to I'm using my reaction on him then.
Yeah, it's Hellish
Sorry.
Rebuke. But
Sorry,
yeah,
I'm late
your
finish.
movement is halved on your next turn. But yeah,
Okay.
you can do Hellish Rebuke in response.